Silence isn't the absence of sound, but the presence of clarity and peace. Quiet Mastery, Unlock Inner Peace. The book was written and published by Mindset Audiobook.
Chapter 1. The Nature of Silence. Silence is an essential part of the human experience. It is a state that is both vast and profound, offering opportunities for introspection and peace that are often overlooked in our noisy world. Many people equate silence with the mere absence of sound, but it is far more than that. Silence can be an opportunity for reflection, a means of calming the mind, and a gateway to deeper self-awareness. It is important to understand that silence is not simply about the absence of noise around us, but also about cultivating an inner quietude. This chapter explores the nature of silence and its significance in our lives. In our daily lives, we often find ourselves caught up in an endless cycle of activity, surrounded by noise and distractions. External silence, although fleeting, can sometimes be achieved by withdrawing from these environments. However, internal silence is where true mindfulness begins. This involves cultivating a state of quiet within our minds, regardless of the chaos that might surround us. This inner silence brings clarity and focus, allowing us to connect with our true selves and attain a sense of peace. The world we live in is filled with sounds, constant chatter, electronic notifications, and background noises that fill our day-to-day existence. In such an environment, silence can feel foreign and uncomfortable. Yet, when we intentionally create moments of silence in our lives, we experience a profound shift. By stepping away from the noise, we allow our senses to rest and regenerate. Silence plays a crucial role in enhancing mindfulness and mental clarity. In moments of silence, the mind has the space to settle, and we become more aware of our thoughts and feelings. This heightened awareness is the essence of mindfulness. It allows us to observe and understand our thought patterns without judgment, leading to greater self-compassion and improved mental health. A practice rooted in silence sharpens our ability to focus and calms the constant chatter that often fills our minds. The practice of mindfulness is deeply tied to silence. When we enter into moments of quiet, we find ourselves more attuned to the present moment. It is in this state that we can fully engage with our senses, becoming more aware of the subtleties around us. Whether it is the sound of the wind in the trees or the feel of our breath entering and leaving our bodies, mindfulness in silence heightens our awareness and deepens our understanding. Embracing silence can lead to profound inner peace. With silence comes the opportunity to reflect deeply. It is in these moments of reflection that we can gain insights into our lives, understand our emotions, and see our paths forward more clearly. Inner peace does not imply a world without problems, but it does suggest a way to navigate challenges with calmness and resilience. By welcoming silence into our lives, we find the quiet strength to handle the rhythms of life with grace. Silence as a healer of the mind and soul offers a much-needed balm in our hectic lives. Our minds can become overburdened with information, stress, and worries. In moments of silence, we allow space for our minds to declutter and our souls to breathe. This silence is not just a pause, but a powerful practice of letting go and finding equilibrium. The healing nature of silence cannot be overstated. When we embrace it, we allow ourselves the freedom to explore and process emotions we might otherwise ignore. Understanding silence means recognizing that it is more than just an absence of noise. It is a rich and dynamic aspect of our existence. By learning to listen to silence, we awaken an awareness that has been drowned out by the noise of modern life. This awareness allows us to connect more deeply with our surroundings and with ourselves. Through silence, we find clarity, reflection, and profound peace. It teaches us to listen not just with our ears, but with our hearts and minds, broadening our understanding of the world and our place in it. Listening to silence, you may find that it holds its own symphony. Like musicians pause to allow notes to resonate, silence in our lives allows meaning to settle and reveal itself. It is in these pauses that the rich tapestry of our experiences is woven, and we develop a deeper understanding of ourselves. The practice of listening cultivates a sensitivity to the nuances of our internal and external worlds. In everyday life, embracing silence can be transformative. Simple practices such as sitting quietly for a few moments during the day, or taking a walk without distractions, can be powerful. These moments allow us to step back from our busy lives, providing the space needed for our minds to rest and reset. Building regular intervals of silence into our days gives us the opportunity to practice mindfulness, fostering a deeper sense of connection to the present moment. Consider starting with small adjustments. Set aside a few minutes each day to sit in quiet reflection. Allow yourself this time to breathe and just be. As this becomes a regular practice, these moments of silence can grow into longer periods that offer even greater peace and clarity. Silence does not demand extensive changes to our routines, but invites us to integrate pauses into the rhythms of our lives. Lastly, reflect on the meditation of inner silence as a practice to integrate into daily life. Find a comfortable position to sit, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Let the natural rhythm of your breathing guide you into a deeper state of relaxation. As thoughts arise, observe them without getting attached. Allow them to pass, and gently return your focus to the breath. This practice cultivates an inner silence that transcends external quietude, leading to increased mindfulness and serenity over time. As you come to appreciate the profound stillness available to you, remember that silence invites growth and understanding. It is not a void but a fullness of potential and presence. In silence, we begin to see the world not as a mere backdrop to our busy lives but as a vital part of our well-being. Our perception sharpens, and we discover connections we never realized were there. Silence, as an intrinsic part of our human experience, holds immense potential for personal transformation and healing. Embracing this silence, both external and internal, opens the door to greater mindfulness, mental clarity, and inner peace. As you journey through this chapter and the ones that follow, remember that silence is not something to fear but to welcome. It is a friend that guides us gently towards understanding, healing, and growth. By trusting in the power of silence, you open yourself to its endless benefits. It is a journey that requires patience and practice, but the rewards are profound. A life enriched by the quiet strength of inner peace and mental clarity. Embrace silence and embark on the path to a fuller, more mindful life. Chapter 2. Silence and the Breath. Silence and breath are two of the most powerful tools we possess when cultivating mindfulness and inner peace. They are intimately connected, each enhancing the other's effects and serving as anchors in our practice. In this chapter, we will explore how silence paired with the breath can act as a gateway to mindfulness, reduce stress, foster focus, and bring about a deep sense of tranquility. Our breath is a natural and constant companion, present with us at every moment of our lives. Often, we take it for granted, and it becomes an unconscious part of our day. However, when we use breath intentionally, it becomes a powerful tool that helps us access a state of silence within ourselves. This silence is different from what we traditionally think of. It is not about the lack of external noise, but about creating a calm inner environment where true mindfulness can blossom. To connect with this mindful silence, we begin by tuning into our breath without trying to change it. Take a moment to observe your breathing pattern. Notice the rhythm without judgment. Is it fast or slow? Shallow or deep? Simply being aware of how you breathe is the first step toward connecting with the internal silence available to you. This practice allows you to become fully present, calming your mind and preparing it for deeper mindfulness. One effective method of practicing mindful breathing in silence is to find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes gently and draw your attention to the sensation of breathing. Focus on the cool air entering your nostrils and the warm air exiting. Let your attention rest on each inhale and exhale as if you are encountering your breath for the first time. As you immerse yourself in this breathing practice, notice how the rest of the world begins to fade into the background. In this state, you are left with the simplicity of the breath and the profound silence it fosters. There are several specific techniques for silent breathing meditation that can enhance your practice. One such technique is counting your breaths. Inhale deeply and count to 4, hold your breath for a count of 4, and then exhale slowly for a count of 4. This method helps maintain focus and brings awareness to the entire cycle of breath, thereby promoting a meditative state. This practice can be extended as you become more comfortable, leading to an increased ability to maintain focus and inner silence for longer periods. Another technique is to visualize each breath as a gentle wave that washes over you, bringing peace and clearing away tension. With each inhale, imagine a wave of calmness entering your body, and with each exhale, visualize stress and tension leaving you. This gentle imagery strengthens the connection between breath and silence, allowing you to experience its soothing effects more profoundly. The interplay of breath and silence is highly effective in stress reduction. In moments of stress, our breathing often becomes rapid and shallow, reflecting our inner turmoil. By consciously slowing down and focusing our breath with these techniques, we signal to our bodies that it is safe to relax. This not only reduces stress but also decreases the effects of anxiety, allowing us to respond to challenges with a calmer and more reasoned approach. Engaging in these practices offers a pathway to inner tranquility and focus. When we are mindful of our breathing, it anchors us to the present, pulling us away from distracting thoughts about the past or future. This focus enables clarity of mind, allowing us to work more efficiently and creatively in our daily tasks. It also nurtures a sense of tranquility that can carry over into all areas of life, contributing to our overall well-being. Cultivating awareness of the breath through silent meditation enhances our daily lives in many ways. It gives us tools to cope with difficult emotions and situations, provides a mental reset when overwhelmed, and deepens our connection with ourselves and our environment. It is a simple yet steadfast tool we can rely on to ground us in the present. The relationship between breath and body is central to understanding mindfulness. Each breath offers an opportunity to center ourselves and reconnect. As we breathe consciously and invite silence into our practice, we come to appreciate the consistency and support the breath provides. This connection between breath and silence becomes a foundation upon which a balanced and mindful life is built. To integrate what we have discussed, consider ending your daily practice with a guided breath meditation focused on inner silence. Begin by choosing a serene environment free from distractions. Allow your breath to become the focal point, letting silence permeate your practice. As your body relaxes and your breath flows naturally, you will sense a stillness that speaks to the depths of your being. As you nurture this connection between silence and breath, reflect on how this practice supports your journey toward mindfulness. Observe the shifts in your perspective and how they influence the way you engage with the world around you. The fusion of breath and silence ushers you into an expansive space of possibility and growth. Understanding the dynamic relationship between silence and the breath opens up a transformative path to mindfulness, one that is accessible to everyone. By utilizing the exercises and reflections shared in this chapter, you embrace a means to traverse life with greater calm, focus, and balance. Let your breath guide you into silence and watch how this journey unfolds within you, revealing strengths you never knew existed. Chapter 3: Silence in Motion, Mindful Walking. Mindful walking, often referred to as silence in motion, is a unique meditative practice that combines the benefits of movement with the calming influence of silence. This practice offers a profound way to engage with the world more intimately and can be efficiently integrated into our daily lives. Mindful walking encourages us to slow down, observe, and appreciate the subtleties of our experiences, while fostering mental clarity and a stronger presence. As we walk mindfully, we engage in a dance with silence. The focus on walking gives us a dynamic anchor point, bridging the gap between stillness and activity. This connection allows us to bring our awareness into the present moment, making each step purposeful and deliberate. Walking becomes not just a physical activity, but a way to bring balance to the mind and soul. By embracing mindful walking, we transform a simple act into a powerful meditative experience. A key element of mindful walking is the intentional incorporation of silence. To begin, find a path that allows for slow and deliberate movement. Start by grounding yourself in the present moment. Feel the connection between your feet and the earth with every step. Allow your body to relax as you maintain an upright yet comfortable posture. As you move, focus not only on the steps you take but also on the space between those steps. Allow yourself to experience the silence within as you move. Incorporating silence into your walking practice can be remarkably transformative. One technique is to synchronize your breath with your steps. Inhale for a few strides, hold for a moment, and then exhale as you continue walking. This breath-focused method cultivates an inner silence that aligns with your movements, bringing a deeper level of mindfulness to each step. Another technique is to fully engage with your senses as you walk, noticing colors, sounds, textures, and scents without judgment or the need to label them. Simply observe the world around you as it unfolds. Walking in silence nurtures mental clarity and presence in a unique way. As you focus your awareness on each step, you may notice how scattered thoughts begin to dissolve, replaced by a sense of calm and focus. The mind often behaves like an unruly crowd, with thoughts jostling for our attention. Mindful walking provides a space where these thoughts can settle, allowing clarity to emerge. The practice of mindful walking also offers a powerful opportunity to connect with nature. Nature, in its quiet elegance, provides the perfect setting to practice silence and mindfulness. As you walk among trees or along water, allow yourself to become attuned to the natural world. Notice the rhythm of the wind, the texture of leaves, or the play of shadows and light. This connection to nature fosters a sense of peace and a reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things. In silence, we become part of this vast network, appreciating the beauty and serenity that surrounds us. For many, the idea of combining silence with motion can be initially challenging, especially if our walking has always been accompanied by distractions like music or podcasts. However, removing these distractions creates a space where we can truly listen to ourselves and the world. Here, walking becomes a sacred pause, a retreat into the simplicity that modern life often obscures. The transformative effects of walking meditation extend beyond individual well-being. Regular practice can significantly enhance emotional resilience. By regularly inviting silence into motion, we create an ongoing dialogue between body, mind, and environment, resulting in a robust platform for emotional healing and balance. Just as a symphony needs silence between notes to create harmony, walking meditation uses silence to integrate and harmonize emotions. As you practice mindful walking, you may find it helpful to end each session with a reflective pause. Take a moment to stand still, breathing deeply, and allow yourself to absorb the experience of your walk. Reflect on any thoughts or feelings that might have arisen and how they have transformed throughout the practice. This period of reflection helps to internalize the experience and carry its benefits into the rest of your day. Cultivating silence in motion through mindful walking is an enriching practice that invites us to experience the world with new eyes and ears. In the simple act of walking, we discover layers of meaning and insights about ourselves and the environments we inhabit. Walking becomes not just a way to reach a destination but a journey of inner exploration and discovery. Through mindful walking, we learn that silence is not a void but a space filled with life and potential. Each step taken is a step towards greater presence, balance, and calmness. As we immerse ourselves in this practice, we begin to see how deeply interconnected we are with the world, gaining a stronger appreciation of the beauty in stillness and motion combined. Join me as we embrace this time-honored practice. Let your feet and breath guide you into a walking meditation, where silence becomes a steadfast companion. In each step, you will uncover the power of silence and motion and their capacity to transform your well-being and perspective on life. Chapter 4. Transformative Silence in Relationships. Silence often seems like an absence of communication, yet it is one of the most powerful tools we possess to bring clarity and depth to our interactions with others. In relationships, silence can improve communication by allowing us to listen more deeply and connect genuinely. This chapter explores how silence can transform relationships by enhancing empathy, understanding, and conflict resolution while providing practical techniques to integrate silence into your daily interactions. In our fast-paced world, where conversations can easily become hurried exchanges or battlegrounds for our opinions, the role of silence in communication is often underestimated. Silence allows us the space to reflect before responding, ensuring our replies are thoughtful rather than reactive. This pause before speech creates a buffer against misunderstandings, opening the door to clearer and more meaningful communication. Silence invites us to engage with others from a place of calm, where our words are considered rather than impulsive. Practicing silence in conversations means embracing the art of thoughtful listening. When we truly listen, we offer our full attention, creating a sacred space where genuine understanding can grow. This kind of listening isn't passive. It requires actively absorbing the speaker's words and intentions. Silence here becomes a gift, one that encourages openness and sincerity. When someone speaks to us and meets only silence, not of indifference but of attention, they are more likely to share openly and sincerely. This level of listening is a gift of presence, and it cultivates trust and mutual respect. Empathy and understanding flourish in spaces of silence. When we quiet our minds and egos, we can more easily put ourselves in another's shoes, seeing from their perspective. Silence fosters empathy by giving us the patience to explore our own feelings and those of others without judgment. By practicing silent empathy, we allow the emotions and experiences of our loved ones to resonate within us, enabling deeper connections and stronger emotional bonds. One practical technique for incorporating silence into relationships is the silent conversation. Take time with your partner, friend, or family member to sit in silence, considering what you appreciate about them. Without speaking, let your positive thoughts flow and see how this influences your interactions afterward. This practice can enhance appreciation and bring a renewed sense of closeness. Such moments of silent reflection can lead to newfound insights and compassion, strengthening the ties between individuals. Moreover, silence can have a significant impact on conflict resolution. In moments of disagreement, silence provides the necessary distance to cool down and consider other viewpoints. Instead of fueling arguments with impulsive words, taking a silent step back allows us to reflect and approach the situation with a calmer mindset. During conflicts, practice deliberately pausing before responding. This intentional silence aids in diffusing tension and opening pathways to peaceful resolution. By allowing silence to become part of the dialogue, we provide the opportunity for healing and understanding. When the air is thick with tension, a quiet pause may create the necessary space for emotions to settle, offering a fresh perspective for all involved. Engaging in a reflective silence may reveal overlooked aspects of the issue at hand, guiding the conflict toward a resolution built on respect and mutual understanding. This redirection of energy encourages collaboration and empathy rather than opposition. Silence can also serve as a means of fostering connection without words. In relationships, it's important to remember that sometimes it's not about solving problems or exchanging words, but about just being present with each other. Sharing a comfortable silence can communicate support, love, and patience in ways that words often cannot. Experiencing this type of wordless connection can often be more profound and meaningful. For those wanting to deepen the bond with their loved ones, consider a reflective pause or silent exercise together. For example, spend a few minutes sitting quietly with your partner, simply holding hands and focusing on your breath. This silence creates an intimate space where you both can tune into the subtle energies of each other, strengthening the emotional connection through nonverbal communication. Integrating such practices into your regular routines can bring about remarkable changes to how you relate to one another. Incorporating silence into our interactions requires conscious effort and practice. We live in a world that often values speed and noise, so slowing down to embrace silence can feel foreign at first. However, by practicing silence intentionally within relationships, we become more aware of the subtleties of our interactions and develop an increased capacity for understanding and empathy. As we quiet our voices, we open our hearts and make space for the voices of others. Through these techniques and mindful practices, silence becomes a tool for healing and transformation in relationships. Embracing silence can guide us to a state of grace and patience, leading to stronger bonds and a deeper appreciation of those we hold dear. Silence is the gentle reminder that sometimes listening is all that's needed for us to connect more deeply with the people in our lives. Our journey within relationships, enriched by mindfulness and silence, enhances our understanding and fosters a loving, compassionate environment. Let the power of silence help you transform your relationships, encouraging you to listen deeply, understand fully, and connect truly with the people who matter most. As you work to embrace silence within your relationships, notice the positive shifts in your connections. Feel how it alters the way you view others, perhaps uncovering aspects you had not previously appreciated. Let silence reveal all that is unsaid, creating a space where what truly matters can be felt and acknowledged without the need for words. Remember, this journey with silence is not about creating an absence of communication, but rather fostering a depth of communication that words alone cannot reach. By inviting silence into our relationships, we discover new paths to empathy and understanding, invaluable aspects that strengthen the bonds we share. Peace and fulfillment within relationships can become increasingly attainable through the silent practice of patience, presence, and love. Chapter 5: Healing Through Silence. Silence holds a profound and restorative power in our lives, offering a pathway towards emotional and mental healing. In a world filled with constant noise and activity, finding moments of quiet can be incredibly healing. These silent moments help us navigate the complex emotions and challenges we encounter. By embracing silence, we can process emotions, heal from past traumas, and build resilience through mindful practices. This chapter delves into the role of silence in our mental health, exploring how it can transform the way we experience healing. Throughout history, silence has been valued as a tool for reflection and introspection. It is in these quiet moments that we often find clarity and peace. Silence gives us the opportunity to step away from the noise of daily life and listen to our inner selves. This inward journey is where healing begins, as we become more attuned to our thoughts and feelings. By intentionally creating space for silence, we allow our minds to rest and rejuvenate, fostering a sense of calm and stability. One of the most significant benefits of silence is its ability to assist in processing emotions. Life invariably brings us a mixture of joy and sorrow, and it is essential to find ways to cope with these emotions. Silence provides a safe space for us to sit with our feelings, without judgment or distraction. In these moments, we can observe our emotions, recognizing their presence without being overwhelmed by them. This gentle awareness allows us to gain insight and understanding, paving the way for emotional balance. Silence also serves as a sanctuary for healing past traumas. For many, the noise of the external world can echo unresolved pain and conflict. By creating an environment of peace and stillness, we invite a sense of safety essential for healing. This safe space encourages us to explore our past experiences with compassion and patience. Through silence, we open the door to forgiveness, acceptance, and ultimately healing. It becomes a nurturing place where the mind can process and release the weight of past burdens. Incorporating mindfulness practices into our silent moments can further enhance our healing journey. Mindful meditation, for instance, involves sitting silently with our breath, observing our thoughts pass by like clouds in a clear sky. This practice fosters an awareness that allows us to become more in tune with our present experiences. By remaining grounded in the present, we reduce the power of negative emotions tied to past or future events. These practices support internal healing by promoting a sense of inner peace and resilience. Resilience, the capacity to bounce back from adversity, is a quality that can be cultivated through silence. Silent practices encourage us to develop patience and strength, equipping us to handle life's challenges with grace. By engaging regularly in these practices, we strengthen our ability to navigate difficult emotions and situations with ease. Silence teaches us to trust in our ability to overcome, reinforcing the courage we need to face challenges head-on. The transformative power of silence is further illustrated through personal stories of healing. Many individuals have found that embracing silence has brought profound changes to their lives. For example, a person who had experienced trauma found solace and recovery through silent meditation, discovering a renewed sense of hope and wholeness. These stories inspire and remind us that healing is possible, regardless of the circumstances we face. Embracing silence can lead to profound personal transformations, freeing us from pain we never thought possible to overcome. As we reflect on these ideas, consider the power of silence as a tool for healing in your life. Begin by cultivating small daily practices that bring moments of quiet into your routine. Set aside time for a few minutes of silent reflection each day. Allow yourself to sit in stillness, observing your thoughts and emotions with a gentle curiosity. Notice how these practices influence your mood and sense of well-being. Over time, You may find that these moments of quiet provide a sanctuary from life's demands. Consider participating in a guided healing meditation as part of your practice. Find a calm and comfortable space. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Allow yourself to be present in the moment, inviting silence into your awareness. Imagine a gentle light enveloping you, soothing and healing your body and mind. As you breathe, let go of any tension or worries, embracing a deeper sense of peace and relaxation. This meditation can nurture your journey towards healing by guiding you into a harmonious state of balance and ease. As you journey through silence, remember that healing is not linear. It is a process with moments of progress and setbacks. Embrace the journey with patience and kindness, acknowledging the strength within you to heal and grow. Every moment spent in silence is an investment in your well-being, a step towards greater clarity and resilience. Trust in the power of silence to guide you along your path, offering support and understanding as you navigate life's complexities. As you reflect on these practices and stories, embrace the idea that silence is a nurturing presence that invites healing into our lives. Let it become a regular and cherished part of your routine, supporting your journey of self-discovery and transformation. Through silence, we find the strength to overcome, the grace to forgive, and the wisdom to understand. It is a profound ally on the path to healing, holding space for our most genuine expressions of self. In our exploration of silence, let us remember its ability to bring profound and lasting change. Its quiet strength offers a guiding hand, helping us cultivate courage, resilience, and understanding. Allow it to lead you into a new way of being, one that embraces the depth and potential for healing that silence holds. Chapter 6: Cultivating a Silent Mind. The concept of a silent mind is central to both Zen and mindfulness practices. It refers to a state of mental quietude where thoughts no longer dominate our consciousness, allowing us to experience the world with clarity and a deep sense of peace. In this chapter, we will explore how cultivating a silent mind can lead to mental clarity and even enlightenment, offering practical techniques to quiet mental chatter and introduce regular silent practices into our daily lives. A silent mind is not about the complete absence of thought, but rather about developing a relationship with our thoughts where we are no longer held captive by them. In our day-to-day existence, our minds are constantly filled with noise, thoughts, worries, plans, and memories. This mental chatter can be overwhelming, preventing us from experiencing the present moment fully. In Zen teachings, the silent mind is about finding peace amidst this noise, allowing thoughts to come and go without attaching to them. One key technique to achieve a silent mind involves mindfulness meditation. This practice encourages us to sit quietly, focusing on our breath or another anchor. As thoughts arise, we acknowledge them without judgment and gently return our focus to the breath. This process teaches us to observe our thoughts from a distance, reducing their power over us and cultivating a state of calm awareness. The more we practice, the easier it becomes to extend this awareness into other areas of our lives. Another powerful method to quiet mental noise is through the practice of mindful observation. In this exercise, we bring our attention fully to a task at hand, whether it's washing dishes, walking, or even eating. By immersing ourselves in the sensory details of the activity, we redirect our attention away from mental clutter. Observing these simple details with curiosity and non-attachment helps quiet the mind and invites stillness into our experience. Building a daily silence practice is essential for maintaining a silent mind. This involves setting aside time each day to engage in activities that promote mental stillness. Could be as simple as spending 10 minutes in total silence, free from distractions. These periods allow our minds to rest and reset, nurturing a clearer and more focused mental state over time. As silence becomes a regular part of our routine, we begin to notice a shift toward greater mental clarity and emotional balance. Integrating silence and mindfulness into daily routines is vital for supporting a silent mind in the long term. Simple habits such as starting the day with a few minutes of meditation, taking regular breaks to breathe deeply, or practicing gratitude in silence can make a significant difference. These small, consistent practices accumulate to create an environment conducive to mental quietude and presence. The journey toward achieving enlightenment through a silent mind is one of self-discovery. Enlightenment in this context is about seeing ourselves and the world with unfiltered clarity. It is a state of being where we are fully aware of our thoughts and emotions yet unperturbed by them. This awakening is not a destination but an ongoing process, an invitation to experience life more deeply and with a greater sense of connection. It is important to acknowledge that achieving a silent mind requires patience and persistence. There will be challenges along the way, moments when the mind seems particularly resistant to quieting. During these times, remember that the goal is not to eliminate thought but to change our relationship with it. Approach each moment with curiosity and an open heart, trusting that the practice will yield its fruits in due time. To deepen your journey into cultivating a silent mind, consider engaging in a mind silence meditation. Find a comfortable and quiet space where you can sit or lie down without interruptions. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing your body to relax. As you settle into this space, direct your attention to the silence around and within you. Notice any thoughts that arise and, with kindness, let them pass like clouds in the sky. Allow the silence to wash over you, guiding you to a place of internal stillness and profound peace. Reflect on any insights or observations that emerge from your meditation. You may want to journal about your experience, noting any patterns in your thoughts or emotions. This reflective process not only enhances your awareness but also reinforces your commitment to cultivating mindfulness. Drawing upon the practice of silence offers us wisdom and strength in navigating life. It helps us cultivate a state of mental clarity that is not swayed by external noise but rooted in a deeper understanding of ourselves. By embracing silence, we nurture our capacity to live more fully and consciously. This journey toward a silent mind invites us into a deeper relationship with ourselves and the world. As we quiet the mind, we uncover a wellspring of insight, compassion, and strength, revealing the beauty of being present. In this silent space, we find an opportunity to touch the heart of life with genuine wonder and appreciation. Let the practice of cultivating a silent mind guide you to explore the richness within, opening new doors to self-discovery and inner peace. Chapter 7. Embracing Silence in Technology and Modern Life. In our modern world, technology plays a central role in our lives, bringing both convenience and complexity. While our devices connect us in extraordinary ways, they also contribute to an overwhelming amount of noise and distraction. Navigating this digital world with mindfulness is essential if we are to maintain our inner peace in the face of constant stimulation. In this chapter, we explore how embracing silence can help us balance our relationship with technology, enhancing focus and creativity while cultivating digital mindfulness. Modern living is characterized by the influx of digital information. We are bombarded by notifications, alerts, and the continuous stream of updates from emails, social media, and news. This constant connectivity can lead to stress and a diminished ability to concentrate. The noise of modern living demands that we find ways to retreat into silence, allowing our minds to rest and rejuvenate. By intentionally stepping back from this noise, we create space to reflect and connect with what truly matters. Mindfulness offers us practical techniques to create digital silence. One such technique is establishing digital boundaries. Setting specific times for checking emails and social media, and ensuring that we have designated offline hours can drastically reduce digital noise. This allows us to engage with our devices on our terms rather than being at their constant beck and call. By taking control of when and how we interact with technology, we protect our mental space and invite more silence into our lives. Another technique is the practice of mindful technology use. Before reaching for our devices, we can take a moment to pause and breathe, reminding ourselves of our intention. For instance, if we are using the internet to connect with a loved one, we focus on that connection rather than being sidetracked by unrelated distractions. This conscious approach to technology use ensures it enhances rather than detracts from our experience of mindfulness and presence. Balancing technology use with moments of silent retreat is crucial for sustaining both our mental health and our creativity. Just as our devices benefit from being restarted or recharged, our minds need regular breaks from digital engagement. Scheduling silent retreats, even if brief, allows us to reset and recharge. During these retreats, whether they last a few minutes or several days, we can practice mindfulness without the interference of screens. This quiet time supports clarity and fresh perspectives, which are essential for innovation and creative thinking. Embracing silence as a tool for enhancing focus and creativity involves creating an environment conducive to concentration. When working on tasks that require deep focus, consider silencing all notifications and working without music or background noise. This silent workspace encourages our minds to relax into the task at hand, often leading to breakthroughs and fresh insights. Silence allows for the space we need to think divergently, enabling creative problem-solving and opening the door to new ideas. Beyond our individual practices, cultivating digital mindfulness in our fast-paced world requires a shift in how we collectively value silence. Encouraging workplaces to adopt silent hours, supporting schools in offering silent study periods, or organizing community digital detox events can foster a broader culture of mindfulness. As we promote and practice these initiatives, we create communities that respect both our need for connectivity and our inherent need for rest and quiet. Reflecting on our relationship with technology, it is vital to ask ourselves, does our engagement serve our highest well-being, or does it detract from it? Being mindful of how and why we use technology can uncover patterns and habits we may wish to alter or enhance. Engaging in regular digital detox planning helps us identify areas where technology may be causing stress or anxiety, allowing us to implement strategies to address these challenges mindfully. To embark on a digital detox, start by selecting a day or weekend to limit technology use. During this time, engage in activities that foster presence and relaxation, such as journaling, walking in nature, or meditating. The goal of a digital detox is not to eliminate technology from our lives entirely, but to remind ourselves of the value of balance and presence. This intentional time away from screens renews our appreciation for the quiet and simplicity of an unplugged life. Mindfulness in our digital age is about creating harmony between our virtual and present realities. It involves recognizing when technology serves our highest good and when it detracts from it. Silence is the bridge that helps us find this balance, enhancing our ability to live both digitally and mindfully. By integrating silence into our use of technology, we honor our need for connection while preserving our space for reflection and creativity. By embracing mindful technology use and digital silence, we foster environments where creativity and concentration thrive. In these spaces, we are free to explore, reflect, and grow without the constraints of incessant noise. As we prioritize silence in our lives, we open ourselves to deeper insights and cultivate the tranquility necessary for thoughtful living. In conclusion, navigating the complexities of the digital world with mindfulness requires diligence and intentionality. As we harmonize our relationship with technology and silence, we learn to move effortlessly between these two worlds, embracing the benefits each offers. Let silence be your ally in finding balance, clarity, and creativity in an ever-connected world. Chapter 8. Sustaining Silence and Moving Forward. Embarking on a journey with silence and mindfulness is more than just adopting new practices. It's about transforming how we engage with the world around us and within ourselves. This journey offers deep and lasting changes, fostering personal growth and helping us achieve a state of balance and peace that enriches every aspect of our lives. As we move forward, it's important to reflect on how we can integrate and sustain silence in our daily routines. The journey of mindfulness and silence begins with the commitment to listen closely to our inner selves. It invites us to explore the depth of quietness and the meanings we uncover there. It's a lifelong journey, not a destination. As we continue on this path, we discover new layers of understanding and open ourselves to the richness that a mind at peace can offer. This commitment to the journey provides a framework for growth and self-discovery. Integrating silence sustainably into daily life requires intention and creativity. It's about finding moments throughout our day to pause and connect with ourselves. One way to incorporate silence is through mindful transitions. For example, take a few moments of silence before starting a meeting or after finishing a task. These pauses allow us to reset and return to a place of calmness. By treating these moments as sacred, we reinforce the value of silence in our routines. Another approach is dedicating a specific time each day to silence. This could be in the morning as the sun rises or in the evening as it sets. Choose a time that feels right for you and commit to it as a daily ritual. During these moments, engage in activities that connect you with silence, whether it's meditating, walking, or simply sitting and being present. These deliberate practices establish a rhythm that nurtures tranquility. Sustaining the practice of silence can bring challenges, particularly in our fast-paced world. It may feel difficult to find the time or space to be quiet amidst the demands of our daily lives. To overcome these challenges, practice setting boundaries. Let those around you know when you need uninterrupted quiet time. Creating a supportive environment with family, friends, and coworkers can empower you to prioritize silence. Another common hurdle is the persistent noise of our thoughts. Practicing patience is key. Quieting the mind is a process, and there will be days when silence feels elusive. On such days, approach your practice with kindness and understanding. Remember that each moment of practice contributes to your journey, regardless of how quiet your mind may become. Understanding the ongoing benefits of a silent practice for personal growth can motivate us to persist, even when faced with challenges. Silence fosters inner resilience, allowing us to respond to life's uncertainties with grace. It enhances our self-awareness and clarity, supporting informed decision-making. The peace found in silence encourages compassion and empathy, deepening our relationships with others. Reflecting on inspiring stories of transformation and empowerment through silence underscores its power. Consider individuals who have embraced silence as a path to healing and found it led to personal liberation. Their experiences remind us that silence is a powerful transformative tool, one that allows us to rise above our limitations. In these stories, we might find a student struggling with anxiety who discovered the calming effects of silent meditation, which helped them regain confidence and control over their emotions. Or an executive who, overwhelmed by stress, found that integrating daily silent walks brought clarity to their thoughts and greater success in both personal and professional life. These tales serve as a testament to silence's profound and far-reaching impact. Reflecting on what you've learned throughout this book, allow yourself to vision your ongoing journey. You have the power to let silence continue to guide and inspire you. Take a few moments to visualize how you can incorporate silence into each area of your life. Perhaps you see yourself starting each day with a mindful breathing exercise, or pausing before meals to appreciate the nourishment. Let these practices become a touchstone you return to. Cultivating a relationship with silence is a dynamic process, one that adapts and grows with you. As you evolve, so will your understanding and experience of silence. It is a partnership that lasts a lifetime, nurtured by your commitment and openness. As you move forward, embrace silence as a source of strength and renewal. Know that each step you take on this path is significant, contributing to your overall sense of well-being and balance. Allow the gentle embrace of silence to calm your mind, open your heart, and invigorate your spirit. With each passing moment, may silence reveal its wisdom to you, guiding you toward a life marked by mindfulness, peace, and fulfillment. Whether in moments of stillness or amidst the vibrant activity of life, may you find the silence that restores and empowers. Another essential aspect of sustaining silence in daily life is harnessing the power of collective silence. Participating in group meditation sessions or silent retreats allows individuals to experience the profound impact of shared silence. These collective experiences can deepen our practice, reminding us of the universal nature of silence and connecting us with others who share similar intentions. Harnessing the energy of a shared silence often amplifies its effects, providing inspiration and motivation to continue our personal practice. Similarly, cultivating silence in communal spaces, such as workplaces or homes, can strengthen relationships and promote a culture of mindfulness. Encouraging family members or colleagues to take part in shared moments of quiet reflection can nurture patience and understanding, fostering an environment that supports everyone's mental health and well-being. To maintain the benefits of silence over time, consider regular review and reflection periods. Take stock of your practices and assess how they are serving you. Are there aspects that could be refined or adjusted? Are there new practices you would like to explore? This period of reflection encourages growth and adaptation, allowing your practice to evolve and meet your changing needs. Conclusion. As we reach the conclusion of our journey through the transformative power of mindfulness and silence, it's time to reflect on the key insights and practices explored throughout this book. Silence, as we've discovered, is far more than the absence of sound. It is a profound state that offers clarity, peace, and healing. Through the teachings of mindfulness, we have learned how silence can become an ally in navigating life's complexities. The practice of mindful silence allows us to connect deeply with ourselves and the world around us. It provides the space to cultivate inner peace and mental clarity, enabling us to engage with life more fully and authentically. Throughout this book, we have explored various facets of silence, from deepening our breath as an anchor to transforming relationships through the gentle power of listening. We have embraced silence in motion through mindful walking, and we have sought healing and resilience in moments of quiet reflection. One of the key insights gleaned from our exploration is recognizing that silence is a dynamic and active state. It involves listening with mindfulness, observing without judgment, and being fully present. This shift in perspective empowers us to respond to life's challenges with grace and understanding. Silence becomes a sanctuary where we can retreat to rediscover our strength and sense of self. As you move beyond the pages of this book, I encourage you to continue your journey with silence. Let it infuse all aspects of your life. This is not just a conclusion, but rather a new beginning, a commitment to a lifestyle that cherishes moments of peace and presence. Silence invites you to listen more deeply, love more openly, and live more fully. Embrace it as a lifelong companion that supports and nourishes your spirit. In addition, establishing a personal practice journal can be beneficial. Use it as a tool to capture reflections, insights, and intentions as you integrate silence into your daily life. Reflect on moments of gratitude, challenges you encounter, and the progress you make along the way. Journaling can serve as a gentle reminder of the path you're on, providing perspective and motivation when needed. As we close this chapter, let's reflect on the transformative power of silence and how it has touched your life. Think about the moments of clarity and peace you've experienced. Recall the insights that have emerged and the connections you've deepened. These experiences showcase the potential for silence to be a transformative force, one that continues to guide and uplift you in your life's journey. Allow the teachings and exercises explored in this book to become a springboard for further exploration. Each chapter is designed to be returned to, inviting deeper insights each time you engage with the exercises. Whether you find yourself drawn to the tranquility of breath meditation, the reflective nature of walking, or the quiet presence in relationships, let your intuition guide you. As you integrate silence into your life, remember that this practice is personal and unique to you. There is no singular way to embrace it, only what feels right for you at any given moment. Trust in your own journey, knowing that silence welcomes all who seek it and rewards those who remain open and patient. Envision silence as a lifelong companion, offering its presence in every breath and heartbeat. Let it guide you through challenges and celebrations, sorrows and joys. Silence becomes a steadfast friend, reminding you of the beauty and depth of each moment, revealing the hidden truths we often overlook in the rush of life. As you continue forward, take with you the understanding that silence is not empty but full of possibilities. May your journey be filled with moments that surprise and enlighten you, foster growth and transformation, and empower you to live with authenticity and peace. Thank you for embarking on this journey with mindfulness and silence. My hope is that you carry the light of these practices into the world, letting them shine in your interactions and experiences. May silence continue to guide and inspire you, offering the wisdom and strength to embrace each day with an open heart and a clear mind.